Yo, how's it going, everyone? We got a new month. Um, Hopefully this week so far it's been, well, I mean, today has been pretty good price action. Um, Red folder Monday, which is extremely rare, very rare actually. I'm pretty sure we had a red folder tomorrow that got pushed, and then we still have one Wednesday, no more on Thursday, and then we have NFP on Friday, but it is tentative. Um, so we'll see. Um, but yeah, pretty decent day on in terms of price action. Both indexes, whatever. I don't even know. They're moving pretty clean. Shorts were the move today. And yeah. So coming into the day, I want to move my face cam. It's like I feel like it's blocking. I don't know where to put it. I'll go down here. Okay, coming into the day, I was looking for shorts because on NQ we have uh, this New Day opening gap. Matter of fact, we still have this new week opening gap all the way down here. Oh my god. All the way down here that we still haven't filled yet. But yeah, so we have London lows and this new week opening gap that we are just about to take actually. So coming into the day, I was looking for shorts. With one kind of exception, but I was looking for shorts, but I wanted to see, to be honest, I wanted to see this previous day high get swept. We didn't end up doing it. Yeah, we just ended up sweeping all this, like, what do you, low resistance liquidity in here. And we tapped into this. I think there's a 1 hour gap here as well. Yeah, that we ended up respecting right here. So we tapped into a higher time frame PDA. I was kind of hesitant because we did put in a relative equal high with previous day highs, but I was very confident in this draw. However, I didn't take, or I did take a, I took a loss originally. This was a loss. So I didn't wait for any sort of, we wanted to resweep this high right here. And what we ended up doing was, before that was, it looked like we were going to head down. We got this 2-minute inversion off this gap. This gap right here. We inversed that on the highest time frame, which was the 2-minute. I did think this looked a little sus because we didn't get the inversion on the 1-minute, and also at the time ES came down and tapped into a 5-minute gap and was respecting it. So yeah, we just instantly got stopped out. I entered off this 2-minute inversion, stops here, and then we instantly got stopped out. And then this is the trade that I would have took on NQ. After this 3-minute, we got a 3-minute inversion of this gap and a decent fill. And I would have targeted, I don't know, whatever. But I ended up taking the trade on ES, which is definitely not something I'm usually doing. I don't usually trade ES, but it looked so much cleaner. If you look at the same time when we were, this was the candle, we were sweeping liquidity on NQ. We already swept this high on ES, and we were inversing this 5-minute gap like perfectly. This 5-minute gap, and I entered off this inversion and the 5-minute CISD. So I know that I entered off this inversion here, and the reason it is like a little bit sketchy is because the same candle we tapped into this gap, but the reason I entered still was because we got the 5-minute CISD, right? And we just had a crazy displacement. Like, this is really strong confluence that we're gonna move down. Like this 5-minute close. If we were like, for example, wanting to take this previous day high out, I don't believe that this down close candle would have been so strong. Which is why I entered off this. TP1 and break even were at this swing low, and it was, I think, about 1 to 1. Yeah, 1 to 1 almost. So I entered with 10 micros, took off half my position here, and then full TP at London lows. We could have held. I mean, NQ wanted to come take out my draw, so I got the draw right on the day. I'm not mad that I could have held to this low or this low, whatever. Because at the end of the day, you want to go for, base hits. You want to go for the most probable trade. At the end, like, honestly, this was the most probable trade. I could have went for the 1 to 1 and scaled up. So already the 1 to 2 is like, this is more probable than, or let's say I took it on NQ. This is more probable than this, for example. You know what I mean? And that's the goal. You want to be consistent. You don't, in my opinion, I mean, it's different models, but I don't trade a low win rate, high RR model. I trade a low RR, high win rate. So I have to go for the highest probable take profit, and I believe that this was this London low. And yeah, we took that up pretty quick. Such a strong close on the 15-minute. Yeah, like I said, if I took it on NQ, I would have taken the 3-minute inversion off this leg, the leg that swept liquidity. You wouldn't have to wait for the 5-minute because, and you wouldn't have gotten a fill. Well, I mean, you could have entered here technically still, but you wouldn't have had to wait for the 5-minute because this is the leg that swept liquidity. So you would have to wait for this inversion, and then you can go. I mean, technically, you could go breaking even right away. After you tap into this 5-minute, or yeah, whatever, I don't know. But pretty clean on both. Pretty obvious draw in my opinion. I still think I still want to see us come take this new week opening gap eventually. Maybe tomorrow, but we don't have news tomorrow anymore, so we'll see. Well, yeah, we just have yellow folders. Or not even, it's tentative as well, so yeah. We don't have news tomorrow, so we'll see how much movement we get tomorrow. But yeah, we're up. Unfortunately, that loss that I took in the morning on NASDAQ, on the 2-minute inversion, wherever it was, yeah, this one, I lost about $400 on. So I am up on this account and on the week now, but I would have made, it doesn't matter, but yeah, consistency over, I don't even know what you would call it. You know what I'm saying though. I'm gonna try, I really want to try and get the account to 4,000 before I take a payout, just so I have a 2K buffer at least. Because if I don't know, but that's the goal. I don't know if I'm eligible for a payout before. I might take one, we'll see. But then I feel like that might just screw me over because I would have such a low buffer. But yeah, we'll see. I think that's all. I'm still down on this other account. I haven't been trading it. Like I said in the last one, I'm gonna wait till I get a payout on this, or hopefully get a payout on this before I start copy trading them, just so I can get some confidence. Because if I were to blow them all at once, it's like a lot of money. So I kind of want to get a payout just to like cover that. But yeah, looks like we didn't actually take this new week opening gap. We just kind of edged it. But I'm sure we will. But anyway, yeah. Pretty solid day on both. Yeah, like really clean. I think the draw was pretty obvious. The only thing that kind of was weird was that we didn't take this previous day high before selling off, which is what I thought we would do. But I mean, it's pretty clear judgment after we get this inversion that we're not going to. So I feel like it's pretty obvious that we want to head lower. And yeah, I feel like these are going to be my draws coming into tomorrow, unless we make some moves up here during p.m. in London and Asia. But actually, I hope we don't take these out, and then I hope we can kind of just, or even if we do, I hope we don't take this out because this is such a strong draw. So we took it on ES, but I don't know if that's like considered an SMT if we take a weak opening gap on one pair. Like, I don't think so, but because I think NQ still wants to come take this out eventually. But anyway, yeah, gonna hop off. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.